7 signs she's secretly attracted to you. Mastering female psychology like a Stoic. Attraction doesn't shout, it whispers. Ever caught yourself wondering, wait, is she into me? Not in a dramatic way. No flirty giggles, no bold moves. Just little things, subtle shifts, extra eye contact. The way she lingers a beat longer than she needs to. It's not obvious. That's the point. Because here's the truth. Real attraction doesn't shout. It whispers. And most men, they miss it. Not because they're clueless, but because they're looking for fireworks, not patterns. So today, we're doing something different. We're not just decoding signs of attraction. We're bringing in something powerful, Stoic philosophy. Yeah, I'm talking Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, the guys who mastered clarity under chaos. Why? Because when you start seeing through a Stoic lens, you stop chasing validation. You stop asking, does she like me? And start asking, what am I seeing clearly? In this video, we'll break down 7 quiet but powerful signs a woman may secretly be attracted to you. But more than that, you'll learn how to recognize those signs without losing your center, your calm, your worth. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. She mirrors your behavior. You ever notice how some people just sync with you? Like when you cross your arms, 2 seconds later, so do they. Or you say something in a certain tone, and suddenly they're echoing that same rhythm back to you. It's subtle, easy to miss. But this little psychological dance, it's called mirroring. And when a woman mirrors your posture, your expressions, even your vocabulary, it's rarely by accident. It's her subconscious saying, I feel connected to this person. I want to match his energy. But here's the catch, and this is where Stoicism comes in. Just because she's reflecting you, doesn't mean she's falling for you. Not yet. A Stoic doesn't jump to conclusions based on emotion or ego. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Translation: just observe. Don't chase meaning, because maybe she's attracted, or maybe she's just cold and crossing her arms because it's 68 degrees in the room. A grounded man watches without reacting. He doesn't need proof to feel valuable. He lets the signs reveal themselves over time. So, if you see her mirroring you cool, take note, smile, but stay centered. The moment you stop needing her attention is usually when you become most magnetic. Sign number 2. She finds reasons to be around you. Here's something most men overlook. If a woman keeps showing up in your orbit, it's never random. Maybe she suddenly needs your help with something she could have easily done alone. Maybe she's asking about that hobby you casually mentioned 3 weeks ago. Or maybe she just happens to be wherever you are, again and again. That's not logistics. That's intent. Subtle but intentional. See, when a woman's attracted but not ready to say it outright, she doesn't chase. You're not going to get a love letter in your inbox. What she will do is find excuses to stay close. Create moments. Be present. But here's where the Stoic part kicks in. Don't overreact. Don't overvalue. Epictetus said it best. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond. So what's your move? Stay grounded. Stay centered. Acknowledge the pattern, but don't build castles in your head just because she asked you to fix your Wi-Fi. If she's showing up, appreciate it, but don't need it. Because a grounded man doesn't chase attention. He attracts it by standing firm in who he is. Sign number 3. She's genuinely interested in your mind. Now this one's different. We're not talking about casual small talk or polite interest. I'm talking about when she leans in and says, what do you really think about that? Not what's convenient, not what's popular, what you actually believe. When a woman's drawn to you on a deeper level, she doesn't just want to hear your voice. She wants to understand your mind. She'll ask about your values, your views on life, your goals. Why? Because to her, you're not just a man anymore. You're a possible path. And that kind of curiosity, it's emotional investment in disguise. But here's where most guys mess it up. They start performing, saying what they think she wants to hear. That's not attractive. That's approval seeking. Stoicism teaches us, your thoughts and values belong to you, not to anyone else's validation. Seneca said, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." So when she asks real questions, answer, but answer honestly, not to impress, not to win, but because you know who you are. That's what makes a man magnetic, not the words he uses, but the weight behind them. Sign number 4, she supports your goals. Let's talk about something powerful, but often misunderstood. When a woman supports your ambition, pays attention to your goals, checks in on your progress, she's not just being nice. She's showing you something deeper, emotional alignment. She sees what drives you, and she wants to be part of that fire. Not to control it, not to steer it, but to stand beside it. Maybe you're working on your health, your business, your mindset, and suddenly she's asking, "How's that going?" That's not small talk. That's signal. But here's the test. Can you accept her support without depending on it? Because real men don't chase encouragement. They lead with purpose, with or without an audience. The Stoics made this clear. Virtue is the highest good, not praise, not applause. Marcus Aurelius reminded us to act with integrity, courage, and wisdom, regardless of who's watching. So when she celebrates your small wins, appreciate it. But don't let her cheers become your fuel. Let her support amplify your drive, not become the reason for it. Because the moment your mission relies on someone else's voice, it stops being your mission. Sign number 5, she opens up emotionally. Here's where it gets real. When a woman starts sharing her fears, her dreams, the story she usually keeps locked away, she's not just talking, she's inviting you in. Emotional vulnerability is the ultimate sign of trust and, yes, attraction. But it's also a test, because not every man knows how to handle that kind of openness. Some rush to fix, others judge. Both lose the moment. The Stoics taught us something vital here. Before you point a finger, ask yourself, what fault of mine does this mirror? Meaning, when she opens up, don't jump to criticize or solve. Just listen. Be present. Be steady. Respond with empathy, not overreaction. That's emotional maturity. And that's magnetic, because a man who holds space for her without losing himself, he's rare and irresistible. So if she's sharing that hidden part of herself, lean in. Not with words, but with presence. That's how real connection starts. Sign number 6, she invests time and energy into you. Let's get something straight. Time is the ultimate currency. If she's choosing to spend her precious hours with you, that's not accidental. Think about it. Everyone's got a million options. So when she prioritizes your company, it's a subtle but clear sign she values you. Maybe she's carving out moments in her busy day to check in, to listen, or just to be near you. That's emotional investment in action. But here's the catch. The Stoic mindset asks us to ask, are we valuing her presence, or are we becoming dependent on it? Because investing time doesn't mean you lose your independence. It means you recognize when someone's choosing you, and you honor that without clinging. A man with true confidence doesn't beg for attention. He appreciates it with quiet strength. He knows his worth isn't measured by how much time someone spends with him, but by how well he uses his own time. So next time she makes time for you, take note and return that energy consciously, but never at the cost of your own growth. 7 signs she's secretly attracted to you. Mastering female psychology like a Stoic. Here's a subtle but powerful one. When a woman respects your boundaries, your time alone, your personal space, your mental headspace, that's a sign she's seriously interested. Because attraction isn't just about closeness, it's about balance. She's not trying to invade your world. She's trying to fit into it without breaking it. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-control and respect for limits. A woman who gets this is showing emotional intelligence. She understands that a man's strength grows in his solitude as much as in his presence. If she steps back when you need space, but comes forward when you're ready, that's respect. And respect is the foundation of any lasting connection. So don't overlook this one. Attraction isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet nod that says, I see you, I respect you, and I'm here on your terms. Conclusion, recap, and the Stoic way to navigate attraction. Alright, let's wrap this up, because understanding attraction isn't about chasing butterflies or decoding cryptic signals. Here are the 7 subtle signs she might be secretly into you. She mirrors your behavior, that unconscious echo of your moves and words. She finds reasons to be around you, showing up in your space with purpose. She's genuinely interested in your thoughts and values, digging deeper than surface talk. She supports your goals, cheering you on without trying to steal the spotlight. She opens up emotionally, inviting you behind her walls with trust. She invests her time and energy into you, prioritizing you without losing herself. And she respects your boundaries, balancing closeness with space. Now here's the critical part. Seeing these signs through a Stoic lens means you don't lose yourself chasing them. You stay grounded, calm, and clear-headed. You recognize her interest, but your worth remains rooted in your own values and purpose, not in her approval. Because the man who commands real attraction is the man who masters himself first. So use these signs as clues, not crutches. Lead with confidence, humility, and integrity. And remember, attraction whispers. It's patient, and the strongest men, they listen carefully and never lose their center. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, stay grounded, stay present, and keep striving for virtue.